if you're going to put a product onto Amazon, you'd be nuts not to put together a brand to go along with it. Because what if your product is a runaway success and you find yourself in a lovely situation where you've got customers that want to buy other things from you? And that happens all the time on Amazon. So you'd be nuts not to take advantage of that by building a brand to begin with. And your beginning brand doesn't need to be crazy billions of dollars invested in it. Just needs a good logo. Good color schemes and things like that. All things that I cover in the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs training for you. That's all it needs. It doesn't need to be an expensive exercise. It's actually pretty cheap to do. And good fun if you enjoy that creative process. If you don't, then you outsource it diddly easy. So you'd be nuts not to build a brand, particularly because of what I've just told you about the way that Amazon search is changing and now they're favoring brands as well. You'd be nuts not to take advantage of that by building your own brand. Now, who would like to see our very, very latest search? Well, let me before you comment on that, but let me show you my old search optimized URL. Let's see if I can pull it up. All right. Done. Oop. Idiot Neil. All right. So, don't call seat covers. Come on, Asher. Field keywords. All right. I'm going to send you through a URL to go and take a look at. I don't think it send to all. I think I've put it together wrong. Let me have a quick look. Yes, I have. All right, so don't try and use the URL because I did a piss poor job of constructing it for you. But essentially, let's go instead look for this. So before, how we would do it was this: dog, car, seat, cover. So that was our search term. And then what we would do is would use that as a embedded fields within the URL. Hope you can see that. Where is it? Dog, car, seat, cover. There it is. So there's our keywords typed in. And so we would build a URL around that with the explicit intention of wanting to rank a product on Amazon for those keywords that we're chasing on Amazon. I hope I've explained that in a way that you get it. All right, so here's interesting. So again, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. Amazon's choice beats the bestseller. I mean, that's there, but only because it's sponsored. They're paying to be there. But if you look at what Amazon's actually doing, again, another example, Amazon's choice outranking the bestseller. So again, that kind of speaks to what I've been going on about. All right, so let me see if I can quickly pull this up for you and make this much, much easier. Here we go. I'll put it on here for you. Alright, I'm going to give you a new URL as well, just because it's kind of cool to do that. There you go. Alright, so I'm hoping you guys can all see that. Neil, no sound. Can you shorten the UTL? Do not use shorteners. Alright, so you guys see that okay? My new page, you should be able to see the old search UTL. Yes, okay, cool, thanks. All right, so here you've got the old search URL that we used to use, search optimized URL. And here's where the keywords that we would put in, and we could swap out those keywords for anything, of course. But now, here is our new search optimized URL. Let me just talk you through it. Bloody. Keywords, here we go. Keywords 1, keyword 2. So here's our keywords 1, keyword 2. Dog, car, seat, covers. So it would be dog, car, bloody blah. But all of those would be put in like this. Like that. So we'll go in there. Let's go find a brand name. Let me just quickly make a brand name up. Lovely plus mutt. So that's our new brand name. And then let me go and quickly get an ASIN number. I'm just going to take one from anywhere. I'm just going to go and quickly grab one. Here we go. This one will do. So you can just see how these things get constructed. And here's the ASIN number. Boom, like that. All right, so now what we're going to do is just take out our parenthesis. I'm going to give you this URL as well, so don't stress. I'm going to give it to you. All right, now that's our URL. So you just watched me construct that, hopefully. Send to all. Now you've got it. Now if you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, well, Neil, how can I get that? Well, I don't know. If you're not in the Aussie Entrepreneurs, tough shit, you don't get that at all. If you are, then maybe tag me in the group and I'll get that to you. I don't know, maybe that's the easiest way to do it. And make sure that you get on these calls, because these calls are awesome. Clearly they're fantastical. Let's just go see how that works. And so you can see how it works. I mean, it's like you want to get these things structured in such a way. Obviously I've just made stuff up, so it ain't going to work. But you want to get this structured in such a way that it actually is ranking your brand and ranking your ASIN and your keywords as well, okay? All right, so let's continue on with our little thing. And what was I talking about previously? I don't know, some kind of craziness, I think. There we go, back to that. So, Jace, the final part of the puzzle is this. If you're going to put anything at all on Amazon, you'd be nuts not to do a brand for it. Just crazy. Because Amazon loves brands. And because of that and that alone, it makes perfect sense to build your brand name for your products. Okay? So please build a brand. And a brand doesn't need to be much, doesn't need to be crazy. Just follow this training that I put together in the AOE. Which, by the way, is a really good thing about why I'm doing loads and loads of wholesale at the minute, because your brand's already built for you. That's already been done for you. Somebody else has spent the money to build a brand, and so because of that, you get to leverage all that, and it kind of speeds up the process and lowers the cost. It's a good win-win. Certainly for the next 12 months, there'll be a lot of money to be made doing it, and then after that, I'm not sure. Maybe everybody jumped on it, but right now in Australia, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.